All right, friends, Coach Mike here with the revised pyramid, my Heisig Method acting career growth system. Have just a couple revisions to it. So this is a newer lesson than the old one that you may have found posted online. Okay, first of all, starting your career, get excellent training in TV commercials. Excellent training. So what does that mean? A complete on-camera audition skills, improv, and business mastery system. It's going to be real important that you get into a system, a structured blueprint on the correct way, right, to begin your career in TV commercials. TV commercials first, because you want to become SAG eligible as quickly as possible. The big mistake most actors make, they move to LA, I'm going to take an acting class, I'm going to take an acting class. Acting class is not going to teach you how to become SAG eligible. Why is this the first thing you want to do on your list? Become SAG eligible. Why is it? Well, because the TV shows you watch and the films you go to the movies to watch, those are union productions. And for the most part, I'm not saying there aren't exceptions, but for the most part, they don't pick non-union people for union productions. Okay, hear me. Now, there's some people I got lucky, serendipity, happenstance. Guess who I met on the elevator? It happened to be the director. That's how I got the part, and I'm not even union. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about building a career on sand. I'm talking about a solid foundation. You want to become SAG eligible through booking one national TV commercial, and you don't need the agent to get started. You can go to lacasting.com or whatever, LA Casting's represented under in your town. It could be San Francisco casting.com. Look it up, you'll find it, right? And you could sign up. You got one smiley face headshot you like, go on and sign up. Start submitting. Submit like crazy, right? After a while, I don't know how long it's going to take. No guarantees, right? How quickly it'll jump off, right? But eventually, the casting directors will begin to see you're pretty serious about this and that you're consistently persistent, and you'll start getting auditions. You could become SAG eligible all on your own without an agent. But for long-term success, point number 2, you want to sign with a top 50 commercial agent. Friends, listen, there are 400 commercial agents in Los Angeles. Let's talk about the LA market. You got to check out your market. New York, Chicago, Atlanta, Miami. Check your market out. Here in LA, 400 commercial agents. Only 65, give or take, are of value. That's it. Got to choose wisely. So you want to sign with a top 50 agent. Not, I'm going to go to IMDb, there's 300 agents there, and then just start looking them up. Some of them are just, I won't go too far here, but they're not good agents. When you're in my course here in Los Angeles or under some type of private tutelage from me, then you get all the story, the real deal, everything. Right here I can only say so much. But you want to sign with a top 50 commercial agent. That's an agent that has great relationships with casting directors. It's going to be critical to your success. Next, again, I mentioned this earlier, you want to become SAG-AFTRA eligible. It's really, really important that you don't move to LA. I'm going to take an acting class. I'm going to take a theater class. I'm going to take an improv class. I'm going to go do background to get the 3 vouchers, the 3 time cards, vouchers to join. But man, by the time you finish spinning your wheels trying to get 3 vouchers, who knows how much time you've wasted. And by that time, you're going to be addicted to background. Why do people get addicted to background? Well, because they're using that money to pay their bills. And they don't have another source of income. And who walks away from bill-paying money when they don't have bill-paying money to replace the bill-paying money they're walking away from? So you're just going to keep doing background. And man, time is passing. It's moving. It's not waiting for you. It's not waiting for your hopes and dreams. So you got to respect time. And you do it by the correct action orientation. You can't just be busy. You got to be busy with a purpose, busy with a great plan, busy with a great blueprint. Winning strategic game plan is what you're after. And that's what this is about, this growth system. Become SAG-AFTRA eligible. Join when you have to. Now you're going to hear people say, "Oh man, wait to join SAG." Okay, wait to when? What does that mean? Join when you have to. Well, that's a lesson for down the road. I'm sure I got a YouTube lesson up there somewhere for it. But in a nutshell, a union job is going to come up that you're going to say, "I'm not going to turn this down. I'm going to take this job." Right? Because it pays well or it's very high profile. It's a very high profile union job. That's when you're going to join. And what a lot of actors don't know, if you don't have the money, okay, great. Guess what? SAG will give you a loan. It's a credit union. They'll give you a loan. Got a credit score of 600 and verifiable income, whatever that means, you got to ask them. My part-time income fine? Is there an amount I need to make every month to be considered verifiable income? Just call SAG on Wilshire or the SAG office wherever you are in the U.S. They'll tell you. They'll give you a loan. You got 2 years to pay it back. You're going to pay the loan back in no time because of the residuals that you're getting from the job you booked. You're going to pay that off, right? Keep that in mind. Next, take a TV film cold reading audition technique course. Not scene study, no. You take a TV film cold reading course. Why? Right? Audition skills help you audition well and book the job. See, most actors do this backward. I'm going to take an acting class, so they'll end up in someone's scene study class, start getting auditions, and they don't know how to audition. So you cannot put the old proverbial cart before the horse. You must learn how to audition before you get auditions. Then you do scenes when you get to the set. So take a cold reading course. Then you take a scene study course. Study with a coach that gives you scene study material based on your type and the roles you will actually audition for. So some of you are in acting class, scene study classes, and you're not even doing working on material that fits your type. And you get auditions for material that fits your type because your agency uses a certain type, and you don't even know what you're doing. You haven't been well practiced and well instructed in that area. So you're not even booking the things you're right for. Because in your scene study class, they got you doing stuff you're not right for. Because we want to challenge you. We want you to work on your weaknesses and all this kind of stuff, right? No, I got fooled into that for a minute too. Every time I'd audition, it would be police officer, detective, firefighter, lawyer, right? I think a judge one time, happy dad, respectful thing, not drug dealer, gangbanger. Why would I be working on being a better drug dealer and gangbanger in my acting class? Because we want you to work on your weakness, and that's crazy, right? So I wasn't even, at the time, I wasn't even booking the roles I was right for. And some of the coaches, especially here in LA, boy, they get you to fall for that every time. Work on your weaknesses, work on your weaknesses. Sounds right, huh? All right, but we know better. So next scene study, right? After that, you got to make some clips. Agents and casting directors today seem to be more into clips than they are the demo reel. Here's why. The clips are made up of the types that you're normally to play, what I just mentioned earlier. Right? The type of roles you know that are good for you, the roles that fit your type. Like I say, for myself, police officer, firefighter, judge, attorney, businessman. I should put clips together that represent those type of roles, right? They like clips. Now, more than likely, you're gonna have to hire a director like Real Arc, right? I believe here in LA, Real Arc, right? Yeah, they have a LA division. Like, get them to shoot it. You chances are gonna have to pay money for clips, because you may not book enough student films and roles to put clips together that fit your type. When the agent says you need clips, it's a little different than a reel. A reel is probably work that you've accumulated from jobs you've booked, student films, parts in other films that directors have hired you to shoot. But the clips are more specific. Clips are more specific. So if I were you, I'd work on this first, the clips. And I would just hire a director to shoot them, but a good director. Like I say, Real Arc. Like, look them up. Right? Clips. The agents love the clips today, and the casting directors. Next, start your TV film agent search. because of course you'll already have your headshots, you'll already have your clips and or your reel, right? So now start looking. Don't start looking for an agent when you're way up here. No, you got to have your materials together, right? I mean, some actors slip through the cracks now. I've met them over the years, in my 20 years of coaching. They don't have anything, but the agent's like, oh, I love them. We don't have their type. Yeah, right? What you want to do is work on this, right? Again, the clips, start looking for an agent, right? You will already have audition technique and scene study classes to put on your resume and your clips or demo reel. So we can't do this out of order. It's in a pyramid type assembly for a reason. You don't want to do this out of order. A lot of actors do it out of order. They take the steps and then they arrange the steps in the wrong order. You got to do it in the correct order, right? And then lastly, attend TV, film, commercial, casting director workshops. Television and film, commercial director workshops, right? Again, TV, film, and commercial casting work. You want to, you got to get in front of the right people, right? So you have some television and film casting directors and some commercial casting directors that do these workshops. There's one off the top of my head here in LA, Ace Studios, right? They're great, right? But see, you want to do these intelligently. Commercials are good, long as you get in front of the right, commercial agents, commercial casting directors, you're good, right? But see, here is a little tricky. TV, film. You got to do this strategically. The TV, film casting directors that do workshops. See, you don't want to go to a place and just buy a package. I get $100 off if I buy $400 worth of workshops. Well, first you got to research. Well, are those casting directors even casting at this time? Are the shows they cast on hiatus? Right? Do they cast the type of shows I see myself on? When I watch those shows, do I say, wow, I should be on this show? Boy, I see myself on this show, right? You got to make sure that they're currently casting and the shows they cast fit the types, again, based on the clips you've put together. Do those shows even fit your type? Because if not, you're just fruitlessly giving money away to do casting director workshops with casting directors. They'll probably never call you in because you don't even fit the show, your type. Not everyone fits every show. So you want to do these intelligently. Okay, of course, when you're one of my clients or you do my online university and you need more clarity on all of these, great. I mean, I'm here. That's what I do, right? But I just want to give you some insight. There's an order. There's order in the way that you put your career together. Order. You can't just have a puzzle. Like when you look at a puzzle, you look at the front of the box, right? Everything's put, the whole puzzle's assembled. You open it and it's fragmented into all these pieces. You wouldn't want to buy a puzzle that when you open it up, all the pieces are glued together, right? Because then you rob me of the joy of learning how to put a puzzle together. But a lot of folks don't know how to put a puzzle together, so they get frustrated. I start with the colored pieces. Start with the inside and then work your way out. No, actually you start with the corners and you work your way in. Is how you build it, right? But a lot of actors will open up the box of the puzzle. They'll start their career. It's a big puzzle. And they got the right pieces. All the pieces are there. These are the pieces, right? But you got to put it together properly. Okay? Friends, thank you for watching. Check out some of my other lessons on YouTube. Check out, Mike Pointer at Facebook. Follow me. I got some wonderful content I'm going to be sharing moving forward. Check out my free webinar on my website at heyisawyourcommercial.com or commercialu.com, commercialu.com, commercialu.com. Right? The letter U, commercial.com. Got to say it a million times, right? Of course. So we get it. Watch it all the way through. Huge discount. It's free, but it's a huge discount in the end on my online course. All right. Thank you for watching, and let's get ready for another one of my lessons. Like and subscribe. We'll see you soon.